Hello and welcome back to the second wheel of horror where the wheel decides what to play next. So we did finish with Eve. So if you haven't watched the review, I do go over New Game Plus stuff, but if you don't in the beginning, but if you don't want to watch it, eventually Eve will come back into the fray um, on the wheel, and we can spin it later. But I do want to do a game or two or three, give it a little time to freshen up, and we can come back to Ebe. But for now, we're gonna spin again. So instead of adding a new game, I just added a new thing that says my choice as the replacement for Ebe, which is basically, what it means. It means my choice. I will choose what I want out of the games. And I'll probably keep a my choice option because it's kind of nice to have. And then we'll start replacing stuff from that. So just a quick refresher if you don't remember what's on. We have Aoani and Yumi Nikki. Was that the name? That might not be the name. I kind of just had it in a stuffed text document, which are both very famous horror RPGs from Japan. So if you get them, we'll continue on our horror RPG experience. And just a heads up, if we do land on my choice, I will be choosing out of these two. Mainly because someone did request me to do Japanese horror RPGs, specifically these two, which is funny. I don't know if he did watch the Wheel of Horror video or if he just watched the Ebe series, but they were already kind of planned, so it's kind of perfect. So I do really like the Wheel of Horror and having a little bit more variety or potential variety for the game. So I don't want to. While I respect his request, I think we're just gonna spin it. But that's why I added my choice. So basically, he does have an extra chance to land. So I'm being kind of nice. Not saying I don't want to play these. I would be perfectly happy to play any of them. Um, then we have Doki Doki, very popular, or was popular. I think the trains passed a bit since it was popular, but it is a horror visual novel. So I did say a long time ago I would play it, and this might be the chance. Um, it'll be cool. Kind of be a blast to the past where I had two visual novels running at the same time. This game is recommended by one of my online friends. It's the only game that actually would cost me money, so kinda don't want to land on it, but it might be the best game ever. I don't know. And just a heads up for games like this, where it's kind of more graphical than RPGs and visual novels. It might not work. It might look too stuffed. So if I do land on them, if the video is like an extra 5 minutes, that probably means it doesn't work. So if I land on them, I'll record like an episode or like 20 minutes into the episode, check the recording. If it doesn't look too stuffed, I'll continue on with it. So these are kind of maybes. And if they are maybes, then for the next spin, I would have to change a lot of them, but we'll see. The cat lady. Um, so this is two things. It's either the cat lady or Downfall, which are two games of the same series. I just put this one. I own both of them because I bought them both a while back. But I don't know which one comes first. I'll look it up if we land on it. So this one's they're both supposed to be pretty good. They're also point and click games, which would be our first point and click. I don't think I've ever actually played one. Maybe as a kid, but so that would be exciting to debut for something that's not too hard, or it might be hard, but not too reflex intensive. Maybe this game, it looks terrible, honestly, but it's in my library, so might as well run it. It is a 3D game, but I mean, maybe it's not terrible. The description just looks kind of very juvenile, so we'll see. Franbo is another, probably more popular than the Cat Lady. It's a very critically acclaimed point and clicker, so that would be exciting. Dreadout's an Indonesian Fatal Frame inspired horror game. Among the Sleep is a puzzle baby thing, which I think I played like 10 minutes and then I got scared as a kid, so I stopped. And my choice is one of these two. I don't know which one we'll pick, but we'll see. So let's spin the wheel. Without further ado, what are we going to run? Wait, there's a train. We have to let the train go by. It's bad luck. So yeah, I'd be excited for honestly anyone. I then just toss money, but I think I would rather have that than this. I don't really want to do Dreadout 2. It's kind of embarrassing playing that for a third time and only getting to the halfway point twice. But alright, let's spin. Wee! Oh, wee? What are we getting? Oh my god, really? I mean, okay. Hey, this is luck. This is luck, okay? This isn't any trickery. This isn't staged. This is actually fate. I guess we're playing another horror RPG right off the bat. I mean, I'm not disappointed. It's been a fun ride. I definitely am interested in seeing how this will compare to Ib. But Yumi Nikki is next, and I guess we can just upload this video because there shouldn't be a problem with it graphically. So I will be doing that. This is the original one. I know there's a 3D one because I was looking up the games first before putting them on the list. And yeah, I'll get that settled. Apparently I think I will be running the original game with fan translations rather than the Steam rework game, just from the reviews I remember seeing how the translations weren't as good and the polishing wasn't as good and they changed songs and stuff or whatever, so we'll have the original experience for that. But there we go, Yumi Nikki. And this is gonna be another game where I'm pretty sure it does have multiple endings, though I haven't looked into it. That would be another New Game Plus option eventually. I don't know, maybe the next spin will hit Aoani and then I'll be feeling good enough to do Ib Plus. Then we'll put that in. I don't know, I guess the internet gods, or at least this site, Wheel of Names, really wants me to run some Yumi Nikki, some HRPGs, so I am more than willing to comply. So thank you for watching. Yumi Nikki will be next. If that's not what you wanted, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Alright, bye for now.